New information tonight on a story the I-Team broke in May covering allegations the Lansing Police Department misused tens of thousands of dollars on station-issued bridge cards. State-issued bridge cards, that is. News Channel 3's Lauren Springer broke this story, prompting an internal investigation by the Lansing Police Department. She is live now with more on the results. Lauren.
Well, Kate, the Lansing Police Chief tells us more than a dozen of his own were suspended as a result of this audit when he found that the items in question, mostly food items, were consumed either at the department or taken home when the USDA recommend they be donated to area food banks.
We took the initiative to cease all operations until we could get a handle on what was going on.
Lansing Police Chief Mike Yankowski tells News Channel 3 their partnership with the USDA has been on hold. This after launching an internal audit earlier this year.
One of the officers were just getting into the unit, and they're like, oh, there's a benefit to getting into this unit, and this is the food stamp.
Allegations surfaced back in 2013 of officers taking advantage of bridge cards used for part of an abuse investigation, buying bottles of booze and steaks, then taking them home.
But I did see the alcohol that was purchased, and it was top shelf stuff.
The chief says all of the items were accounted for, but the way they were disposed of was the issue, feeling his officers used at times poor judgment.
Yes, the employees either consumed them, either in the facility, and there was at least one instance where an employee took some of the food home.
The audit revolving around $14,000 of federal funds spent over a 3-year period. This following an investigation by Michigan State Police and the Attorney General. Both found inconclusive because of a lack of evidence and officer interviews.
An internal investigation, we can compel our officers to provide statements to us, and that's exactly what we did.
What the department found was a breakdown in communication and implementation of protocol.
A total of 17 employees were disciplined. The discipline ranged from written reprimands to suspensions without pay.
Yankowski now putting new policy in place to make sure this error in judgment is one never repeated.
Ultimately, mistakes were made and lessons were learned.
And the Lansing Police Department has been in touch with the USDA to see if now that this audit is complete, their work together can continue. The chief tells us despite this internal punishment, there have been many arrests of either store owners or employees within the Lansing area misusing our state bridge cards. Reporting live tonight, Lauren Springer, News Channel 3.